To date, this player has won $32,750. If he wins $850 more, he will establish the all-time record of winnings on the Joker's Wild. In a moment, we'll find out. As from Hollywood, here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild. And now here's the host of our show, Jack Barry.
Thank you very much, and welcome once again to the Joker's Wild, an episode which could be one of the most exciting we've ever had in all the years this program's been on the air, because we might crown an all-time winner. Let's find out as we reintroduce the young man who you just saw and his next challenge.
Well, here's that champion, Jack. He's returning with $32,750 in cash and merchandise, and he still has his lucky suit on. It's Schear. And his opponent is a housewife who's an avid Los Angeles Kings fan. Meet Eileen Alpert.
Eileen and Al, welcome back to the Joker's Wild. Al, this would be your 9th game. And I would like you to tell the audience what you told me after the last program. I asked you, is your wife in the audience? And you said no, and you told me why. I mean, I'm disappointed, I'm sure the audience is, not to meet, but I'm sure they're a very lovely young lady. But would you tell us in your words why she is not here?
Well, my beautiful wife, I would like her to come down and share it with me, but I had been on a TV show once before many years ago, and I found myself being very nervous of having her sitting in the front row and, trying so hard, like one would do, for their spouse. So I found myself trying so hard, so she decided, I thought, which was very nice of her, that she'd rather, let me go and let me continue and let me be on my own and try and take as little of, of the pressure off me as she could.
I see. You got nervous when she was around with the service, right, huh? Well, we understand that very well. We're delighted you were able to win so much, and now you embark on a very important game for you. Eileen, how do you feel about this?
I feel that it's time that he goes home.
You can do that if you can play well with these 5 categories. Here are the categories. What's my name? Followed by Civil War, President Carter, Gems and Minerals, and Baseball. Starting your 9th game, Hal, this could be a historic one. Eileen, you're going to stop him if you can. Good luck.
Here goes. Come on, Joker.
Joker, Baseball, Gems and Minerals.
I'd like baseball for 100, please, Jack.
This manager brought the Yankees the 1977 World Championship, was fired in mid-1978, and a few days later was announced as the 1980 manager of the Yankees. Name this controversial skipper.
Billy Martin.
Billy Martin was right. You start with a big $100, and Hal Schear, starting your 9th game, you have something to shoot for.
We need our luck. Let's see 3 jokers again.
Gems and Minerals, President Carter, and a pair.
Let's try President Carter for 100, please.
Correct answer would tie this game up at 100 apiece. Jimmy Carter's presidential running mate in the 1976 election was then Senator Walter Mondale. For $100 and a tie game, which state did Mondale represent as senator?
Minnesota.
We have a tie game at 100 apiece. 100 apiece is the score. Second round, Eileen Alpert. Gems and Minerals, President Carter, and the pair.
I'll try President Carter for 100, please.
During the presidential campaign, Carter charged that the plan to build a particular Air Force bomber was wasteful, and as president, he halted this $25 billion project. Name this now defunct airplane.
Would that be the SST?
No, it would not. You could pick up a very important $100 if you give me the correct answer, Hal.
B1.
Yes, you got $200. And just as important, you get another spin.
Let's see some jokers. Please, jokers.
Baseball, Civil War, and a joker.
Okay, let's take baseball for 100.
Correct answer would bring you to $300. He led the league in lowest earned run average for 5 straight years for Los Angeles and pitched 4 no-hitters. For $300 in quest of the all-time title here on the Joker's Wild, name this former Dodger left-hander.
Sandy Koufax.
You have $300. Score 100 to 300. You'll find out whether House will go over the top after these words. Up to play. We'll resume the game in just a moment. Please remember that any player who wins 5 games in a row gets a special bonus prize, and this is it.
It's a brand new car! The Buick Skylark with high energy ignition and powered by the economical even-firing V6 engine for efficient and optimum fuel economy. It's the Buick Skylark. And from Petstone's 2 antifreeze, the Flush and Fill kit enables car owners to professionally flush cooling system and install antifreeze in minutes. Petstone 2 Flush and Fill kit. Back now to Jack Barrett.
In case you have just tuned in to the Joker's Wild, let me recapitulate. We could be on the brink of a very major event here on this program. The score stands 100 for Eileen Alpert, the challenger, $300 for Hal Schear, who already has won $32,750. If he can get to $500, he'd be within striking distance of the all-time record. Let's pick the game up. Eileen, it is your spin. President Carter, Joker, and Gems and Minerals.
I'll try Gems and Minerals for 100. The other one wasn't so good.
It was used by prehistoric man as a weapon, and early pioneers fired their rifles by striking this mineral against steel. For another $100, name this form of silk. Can't do it. You'll get another $100, which will bring you to $400 if you give me the correct answer, Hal.
Is that flint?
Flint, yes, that's right. You go to $400. And this could be a very big spin. It is your turn, Hal.
Let's see some jokers.
President Carter, a pair and baseball.
Let's go for President Carter for 100, Jack.
If you answer this question correctly, you will have $500. You will have won your 9th straight game. You will be winning a grand total of $33,250, just $200 or $300 short of the all-time record on this program. Here is the question on President Carter. One of the first controversies in the Carter administration involved the nomination of Griffin Bell to a position in the Carter cabinet. For $33,250, name the cabinet post Bell assumed.
Attorney General.
$33,250. Congratulations, Hal Schear. You are now within spitting distance, as they say, of capturing the all-time winnings, which you could do by defeating the devil in just a moment. And we will attempt that in just a moment. Eileen, I didn't even get a chance to talk to you before. I understand you're a Kings fan?
Yes, I am.
What's a Kings fan?
A Kings fan is a very crazy hockey fan in L.A.
You're a crazy hockey fan?
I'm a crazy hockey fan.
And what's so exciting about hockey that you like so much?
Well, if you would see a game, Jack, if you could see when Marcel Dion takes the puck on a breakaway and goes speeding down the ice and puts a deke on a goalie, and then shoots it. A deke?
A deke?
Right.
Puts a deke on a goalie.
Puts the deke on a goalie and shoots it in. That's hockey.
Well, I was going to say you didn't put a deke on Hal.
I know.
Which I know you would love to have done.
I would.
But I know that you will long remember being in this rather historic program that Elite for the Joker's Wild. And backstage will be some nice consolation prizes. Let's say goodbye to Eileen Alpert. And let's call Hal Schear for the 9th time on over here. Come on, Hal. Hal, I can tell you that with your lucky suit, and with your wife watching, and with this lovely audience, that if you are able to defeat the devil and get through without seeing him, you will go over the top. You will have maybe $35,000 or $36,000 in cash and prizes, and you will become indisputably the all-time leader. Let us tell you first that if you do avoid the devil, you'll get $1,000 plus these gifts.
Hal, it's the Joker's Wild Gift for the Den and Study package. First, For your correspondence convenience, it's an electric typewriter. The Brother Cassette Electric Typewriter. 13-inch carriage, easy load cassette ribbon system. Corrections without changing the ribbon. Furnished by Brother. And that's for the radio buff. It's the touch scanner by Regency. Puts the excitement of police, fire, emergency, and weather calls at the tip of your fingers. Furnished by Regency. Then for your reading enjoyment, Time Life Books Show America How to Do It. With its colorful and authoritative books on gardening, cooking, home repair, boating, and photography. And you'll solve that space problem with a Marvel 3-in-1 refrigerator. Cools, freezes, makes ice in a tiny corner of your den, playroom, or office. Marvel, a product of Dayton Walter Corporation. And you'll relax in the luxury of leather with Lazy Boy chairs, perfect where space is limited. This wall recliner will recline when placed 1 inch from the wall. Gives you that Lazy Boy comfort and built-in quality. And finally, Hal, to warm up this package, Orange Wood Stove. These beautifully handcrafted stoves are freestanding or fit your existing fireplace. Controlled combustion makes them super efficient from Orley Manufacturing. And how this gift package is worth in cash and prizes over $3,750.
All you have to do, and it's a big if, although with your luck in this lucky suit, all you have to do is avoid that devil, and you would end up with the largest amount ever won, over $37,000. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I just want to say, I feel my wife praying for me right now. I can feel her, so I'm going to do it all the way. Okay, here we go. I just want to see big numbers.
All of which means your wife didn't pray hard enough. But you still are eligible, as you know, to go on to the next game. If you win the next game, which would be your 10th game, you would go over the top by winning not only the money, but another car. All you have to do is win the game this time, because that would get you up to about $36,000. A big hand for this winner, and we'll see if we can do it right away. And so he is winning $33,250. And Hal Schear now goes into his 10th game. Those of you who are old-time viewers, long-time viewers of the Joker's Wild know that any player who wins 5 games in a row gets a car. He did it once. This will be the second group of 5. If he wins this time, he'll win another car. And the money he wins in the game, he will be well over the mark and will become the new champion. But he's got to win the game first against this challenge.
Zach, here's a bookkeeper who says she rides her bicycle everywhere. Meet Kathy Mamir.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Well, you certainly came along at a very propitious moment, didn't you?
Yeah.
Are you excited about it?
Yes, a little bit nervous.
Well, I want you to calm down a little bit. So is he. I want to find out a little bit more about you. I'm going to do that before we play our game right after we have these important messages. And so we go into game number 10. Kathy, we introduced you as a bookkeeper who rides everywhere. You spend a lot of time riding? Is that what that means?
Yes, Jack. I ride my bicycle about 100 miles a week.
How many?
About 100 miles a week.
100 miles a week. Now, where do you ride?
All over to the store and around the neighborhood, and I've ridden to Big Bear and to Barstow all night in the rain.
Well, I can tell you, all in the rain.
In the rain. Pretty wet out there.
You must really like your bike riding, and Hal Schear is going to try to take you for a ride now. If he can do it, he would become the largest money winner in the history of this program and would be winning over almost $39,000. Here are the categories which will be used in this, probably the most important game we've ever played in the history of the Joker's Wild. Here they are. The mystery category, if you take that, you get double. Rivers, The Wizard of Oz, Royalty, and Song Lyrics. Those are the 5 categories. These are the players. Here is the action. Kathy Mamir spins. Kathleen, excuse me. Royalty, Rivers, and a Joker.
Jack, I'll take royalty for $100.
Without the help provided by this Spanish queen, we still might think the world is flat. Name this queen who financed the expeditions of Christopher Columbus.
Queen Isabella.
You have $100. You know, they always give a man his laugh before he's electrocuted or led to the guillotine.
Thank
which
you.
is not the case here. Do you have any one word you want to say before you start this historic game?
Let's see three jokers. I don't want to have to go
That's what
through
you'd
this.
like to say. Go ahead and spin.
Okay, please, let's see three jokers.
Rivers, Joker, and the mystery category.
Let's try Rivers for 100.
Okay? Here's a question which would make it a tie ball game if you answer correctly. The source of this great Chinese river lies in the mountains of Tibet. Its swift-flowing waters traverse 3,000 miles of China before emptying into the Yellow Sea. For $100 and a tie game, name this Asian river.
Yangtze.
Yes, Yangtze. You have $100. Score is all tied up. 100 apiece as we go to round two. Kathleen Mamer. Wizard of Oz, a pair, and Rivers.
Jack, I'll take the Wizard of Oz for $100.
That answer would put you in the lead with $200. Margaret Hamilton, in the role of the Wicked Witch of the West, had a rather unusual complexion problem. For $200, what color was her face?
Green.
Yes, you have $200. Now Hal Schear is trailing 200 to 100, but it's your spin, Hal.
Come on, jokers. Let's see some jokers.
Joker, Song Lyrics, and the Wizard of Oz.
Let's try the Wizard of Oz for 100, Jack.
The correct answer again would make this a tie game at 200 apiece. Dorothy's companion on her adventure was her little dog. For $100 more, which would tie it up at 200 apiece. In the film, what was his name?
Toto.
Yes, we have a tie game at 200 apiece. All tied up, we go into round three. Kathleen Mamer. Wizard of Oz, Joker, and
Okay, Jack, I'll take the Wizard of Oz for $200.
correct answer would put you far in the lead with $400. The $400, in which American state did Dorothy live with her aunt and uncle?
Kansas.
You have $400. Now, sir, at this point, just as once before, you need a couple of very good spins and answer questions. Good
I
Merle.
need to see some jokers. Please, jokers.
Rivers, Song Lyrics, and a pair.
I'll have to go with song lyrics for 100, Jack.
Correct answer would bring you to $300. You'd still be trailing. The score would be 400 to 300. Complete, incidentally, if you miss this question and she answers it, she would have $500, and your championship reign would be over. Be very careful with this question. Complete the lyrics of this silly song, popularized by Brian Hyland in 1960. It was an itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny squat.
Yellow polka dot bikini.
Right, for $300. Well, I wish this game would get over. I can't take much more. 400 to 300 is the score, and Kathleen, this could be a very important. Royalty, song lyrics, no. You have three individuals, they each worth $50.
Jack, I'll take the Wizard of Oz for $50.
Correct answer brings you to $450. Here's the question. For 450 cities. That's what the question's going to be about. $450. In which city in the land of Oz did the wizard live?
The Emerald City.
Yes, you have $450. Score 450 to 300. Now, this is a very big spin.
Okay, let's... Come on. Digging into the well. Okay, let's see. Let's see a triple. A big triple.
Royalty, Rivers, mystery category.
I'm going to have to go with the mystery category, Jack, for $100.
All right, it's only worth 50 there, but since you chose to pick a category about which theoretically you know very little, you don't even know the category, we play for 100. In front of me, I have 7 mystery categories. Which of the 7 do you want to play?
Let's play 4, Jack.
Number 4 is called Headline. For $100, which would bring you up to 400 and within striking distance. Who is this headline describing? May 20th, 1916. Saturday Evening Post publishes first cover by a young, talented illustrators. For $400, and if you miss it, remember, and she can answer it, the game is over. For $400, name that illustrator.
Rockwell?
Yes, Norman Rockwell. The score now, 450 to 400. And while I go get some vitamins or something, we'll be back to finish the game after these words.
Love to play? Then Schear Three's a Crowd. Then Alan Thicke hosts the outrageous all-new Three's a Crowd, followed by Family Feud.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely out of time. We will not know until the next program whether we have an all-time champion. We'll pick the game up here, $450 to $400. I'm going to be here, and I hope you are too. See you next program.
Some of our departing contestants will receive some of the following. Diet Parquet from Kraft has half the calories of regular margarine and a fresh, delicate taste. America's best-selling diet spread. And from Heart's Mountain, the gift assortment for your dog and cat, including the Heart's 2-in-1 Plus collar, the long-lasting collar that kills germs for 6 and fleas for up to 5 months. Also, Raid Wasp and Hornet Killer. It kills wasps and hornets in their nests from up to 12 feet away. Plus, Cadbury Shortcake Snack, the delicious anytime snack that gives you the crispness of a cookie inside and the rich, creamy goodness of a Cadbury chocolate outside. And Nothing Flat, the fast-working temporary tire repair that gets you on the go again. Attach it to tire and you can drive away. Nothing Flat.